Yeah, I'm just wandering around this abandoned office building. Don't mind me. Shit, what happened? Oh. Oh, that was totally believable. Didn't you get the impression he was burning now? Oh. Always check the edges. I always just worry that I'm missing something.
Air filtration unit check. Day 18th of October 95. 1611.
I'm part of the union.
Main filtration unit running okay. Cleaned out and replaced filters.
It's Dad's
Check
army.
back up just to be sure. Readings are a bit high, but Frank says no need to replace at the moment. Probably just as well. I'm concerned about our stock level of filters for the main unit. We're chewing through them a lot faster than spec says, due to higher outdoor rad than expected. Frank says he'll have a word with Bishop about stocks and sorting out the backup longer term. PJ.
Okay, what's that? I feel like I should be able to grab one of those. Oh look, there's a thing here. It's one of his doofers.
Accident report. Date 12th of August 92. 1910. Filed by F. Hurley. Ran scheduled test of backup filtration unit. Rad levels way too high on output. Over 500 rem. Red lights across the board.
Holy shit.
Thought it was a Duff filter. Tried a new one. Same.
Sacrificed a Geiger. Stuck it on a rod and ran it round inside the casing.
We've got contaminated dust clogging the lower X duct. God knows how it got in. Might be a hairline, or maybe the filter just couldn't cope with the levels being so much higher than we expected. This is really, really bad. Without taking this apart, cleaning, resealing, and decontaminating the whole thing, it's useless. We have no backup air filtration system.
Why?
But I can't see how we can do it. We don't have a clean space to do this in. Bishop just shrugs pretty much. Keep it quiet, Frank. You'll only worry people. For fuck's sake. What else isn't he telling
Really?
us?
Did people use FFS back in the 80s? This is like a very modern, like, abbreviation. I'm not saying it was. I mean, I don't know, but I was a kid back then, so not the kind of thing little children write. But I thought it was a very up-to-date thing.
The engineer.
Yay! Anything in the other drawers? No, I want to check the other drawers. Oh, okay. Fine. How do I get out of this? I'm clicking back. Okay. Okay, that's stupid game. You've been quite good up until now. That was ridiculous. Unless I missed something. Replace filter immediately. Disconnect pressure at main valve before continuing. Backup valve filtration system. Status offline. Okay. So I gotta find a valve. In case there's Half-Life 3. Had to. Sorry. I assume we strategically placed ladders to do it. Oh shit, it's a toughy one. Okay, I like the change up, but a bit more warning. There should be some other kind. I mean, I guess the marker was different in a way from the bit underneath, but a little bit more of a clear indication would be nice, especially if there's a time limit. Like, it looked like I was zoning out. Or high on LSD. Okay, the creepy Darth Vader thing is a bit creepy. Okay, scariest thing about this game so far is definitely that breathing. Okay. Barely saw that. I love the way the music builds, like, you're supposed to be scared! And I'm just like, not really. I assume it's the one that looks frazzled. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? I'll just stand it with it for a while. This didn't do anything last. Oh. Goodbye now. Goodbye. The state of this container, though. I assume it's supposed to be a biohazard, like.
The spare filters.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought it's in that. Everything moves so slowly. Yes, let's just look at it for a while. I get it. Like. Do you hear that noise I said? It sounded like somebody farting.
I need to turn the pressure valve back on.
Oh, I've got to go back. Double check there's nothing else. No. Seriously, stop breathing! Fine. Never thought I'd tell somebody to stop breathing. Oh, seriously, dude? Are you trying to seek compensation as well for having a fall? You just turned it off. How tight did you turn it off? What did he knock on? I'm supposed to quit something. Hello? And this is why you don't leave your room, John. Actually, you know what? Can we question, for somebody who's lived in that same room for like 30 years, can we question how clean that room thing was? What did he do? Did he bruise his elbow? I mean, I know your funny bone hurts when you hit it, but seriously. Johnny got a boo-boo. Oh, it's a tappy one again. Falls over the railing, goes to the bottom of the stairwell. Oh, really? More tapping? Dude, you didn't lose your arm, for goodness sakes. Please, no more snot and saliva. Seriously, I could do without that again. Oh. Okay. So I apologise for making fun of him. The fuck has he done? Is he like compound fracture? No. Woo! Nice. Are we gonna fix that? Oh shit. Can't be worse than the stitching and of Clementine stitching her wound in in a Walking Dead game. Okay, am I supposed to press something? Oh God.
This place probably looks like a cell. No one thought that we were...
Nice.
She can't have had her white cell count so low yesterday
Oh shit.
and so high to understand it. And she's no better.
Vomiting, bleeding, diarrhea, liver failure, it's got to be.
It can't be radiation sickness. Look, these...
Of course it can. This place probably leaks like a sieve. It was built by the lowest bidder. No one thought there'd be a real war. I know Bishop said that we'll be safe here, but honestly, George, do you believe him? I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. We've all been under a lot of pressure.
So there was all-out war.
Margaret.
Between
that's the
who?
mundane,
That's what I'm, like, are we saying it's like the Russians?
You and Evelyn had it for Mrs. Harrison.
Yes, but there were 2 unopened bottles there on Monday. We have to keep on top of the stock. We can't have...
What is it?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Where's the stuff going? Oh, nice. Fudge balls. I think it's the word you're looking for, mate. Give me as many drugs as possible. The topical use only. May cause serious side effects. What is this stuff? Oh, okay. Well, we don't need it for scabies. We've not got scabies. I mean, I think this guy's probably got many issues, but scabies, I don't get the impression is one of them. Oh, God. All right. Now, dude. Oh, is he making a splint? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, so we're kind of going for the Clementine stitching herself thing. Okay. Seriously, no. That's making me really twinge. As somebody who's never had a compound fracture. Definitely don't want one. Touch wood. I'm not convinced you've got that tight enough, dude. I like the way I did enough makeup though to make it come through the bandage. To make it look like it's still bleeding. The hell? Oh shit! What did you do, John? Shit. But you weren't like playing up before the air filtration issues. Oh shit. I wonder what happens if you fail these things. Radiation. Oh shit. Dude, the guy in Resident Evil 7 lost his whole hand, so really, you're doing well.
thought we'd all be dead.
I was just exploring.
Oh, John.
I want that door sealed shut immediately.
For Christ's sake, Margaret. Keep your little shit in his quarters before he explores the wrong place and gets us all killed.
Seal that door immediately!
I mean, that would be my question. Where are all the bodies? If we're the last one. Oh, do we go down the dark hallway or to the door to our right? Let's go down the dark hallway. I didn't think we could, but apparently, yes. Oh, what was that?
Nurse.
Okay. I like the after effects they put on.
I can't get out this way.
Oh no, that'll totally work.
I have to get out of here.
Why? I'm trying.
PJ, please put the oxytanks back in the cupboard and lock it when you're done with the weld. I don't need Bishop on my back about this as well. Be sparing with fuel. We'll need to cut ourselves out again someday, God willing. This is overkill and a waste of oxy, but we'll keep him happy. Well, if happy is something he's capable of. Frank.
Oh, we teleported! Yay for teleportation! Yes, the dark corridor is coming to get you. What?
Quickly. Quickly. Well done. Well done, love. We're safe now. Won't be long now, I promise.
A little bit like Jenna Louise Coleman. Not even. I don't. Why would those chips of glass be on the inside anyway? I mean, I guess it's the force, but I would have thought when he pulled the axe out that I say he. I bet it was that bloody Vera. She come back from the dead. Oh, okay.
Darling.
Oh, we're back here.
What does that mean? Do we have enough food? How long before it's safe to go back up?
You're losing it a
And
bit,
we've finally
John.
been able to take some proper readings from the RA-14 sensors. They show we have a range of 700 to 1,000 rads for anyone exposed to the atmosphere.
What does that mean?
Well, anything over 200 rads can be fatal. No.
How long before it's safe to go back up?
Our best guess. 20 to 30 years.
Didn't you say the food couldn't last longer than 8 months?
Sam? Can we last that long? Do we have enough food?
Yes, yes, it'll be all right. We may have to ration a little, but it'll be all right.
A little?
Mom? It's all right, darling. Everything's
Did he go on a murderous rampage? But again, where are all the freaking bodies? That bald guy looks like he went on an absolute, like, just went mad.
Churchill. A fire escape. It leads down to the other blast doors.
Where? Oh, right there.
A hatch.
No. That's where I randomly was scanning. Well, we even thought to look there. Oh, is this going to be a pushy thing? Oh no, it's a tacky thing. Finger out. This is overacted at its finest. No disrespect to, was it Adam Brown? Oh, this is yeah, no respect to him, but it's a little campy. I don't know if it's to go with that feel of like 90s FMV games, but because it does. It feels like a classic FMV game. And I mean, it doesn't feel like too modern or that. But at the same time, obviously, it runs smoother. The video of you know, the loops are cleaner and stuff. Really like it. I mean, bugger all's happened, but I do like what they're doing with it, like the way it works. Oh shit!
A hatch.
Oops. Back here? Seriously? I gotta do all this again? Yeah. So that's what happens if you don't do it in time. Agent Whitney happened. It was brilliant. Now we do the hat. Oh, come on, Captain Jack. British, stiff upper lip and all. She says, try and press it as quickly as possible. Right, I don't know where it was on the screen. Was it like... Must pay attention. She says, yawning. It's not that I'm bored. It is like 11:15 at night. I pressed it! That's bullshit.
A hatch.
I pressed that button. This is bullshit. The attempts later. Oh. Fucking grab it this time. Oh, thank fuck. Just randomly keep pressing the button. Nice arse shot. Goodness sakes. Oh, come on, he didn't fall that far.
Well, I'm calling it. 12th of November 1992. Carol and I have been scanning all the bands for 3 days now, just in case, but there's nothing. The last contact we had with anybody was 17th of October. CN1 in Bedfordshire. From what I could work out, they were fighting over food. Never heard anything more. So that's it. We're done. There's no one else out there. Or if there is, they've got no idea we're here.
So we made it at least to 92.
November 1992. The day this became our tomb. Christ, I need a drink.
Probably not in your rations though.
The General.
Yeah, I got all of them. What's that? That's it. You have a little breakdown over there. Oh, for goodness sakes. Wouldn't be so bad if the cursor moved quicker across the screen. That's my one gripe about this game so far. Other than maybe a little pacing issue, but I get that they're building. I mean, I feel invested. As invested as you can be on a game that's like, what, we've been playing 2 hours now? I keep forgetting that I have to wait for like it to stop moving or something. Because he still moves. In the, like, the... Oh.
A torch.
Because he still moves in the, like, in between bits, it's not always obvious when it's stopping, kind of thing. So I never know if there's just, like, nothing there, or if the thing's not triggered yet. Did they just weld all the doors shut? Seriously? Oh. Ooh, what's here? Like I lost my penny down there.
Come on, quickly, we can get through this way. Come on. Oh, help me, John.
I would. Can you fail flashbacks?
He's
Give me
coming.
more time. Okay. But there was nothing here. The torch was the only thing there. Oh, okay. We've got to touch his ass. Oh, shit. Right, he's going to do really well crawling around in there with his arms. Look at that. Oh, you left behind your toy, mate. But not taking it out of the collectibles, no, did. Why is his flashlight coloured red? Or is that a thing? It doesn't look red coloured there. I feel like I should be... Felt like that was the perfect place for doing a tap, 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 tap one. Hello, creepy person in a suit. Okay. die.
Looking for the key. Why would I give you a way out, Margaret? You and the little rat are not going to leave.
Okay.
You're not going anywhere. We're all gonna die down here.
John, no!
Shit. Well, no, she didn't die. She was still alive, like... Unless that was why she was coughing at the beginning, but that was like 30 years later. Kind of takes away a little suspense. Ooh. Again, all these bodies that are randomly like...
It's okay. No one can hurt us now.
I did it. I killed him.
And I've only just remembered. Okay, so why was he like... What, just because they were trying to run away? Why put on the whole suit then? There's nobody there, dude. That's one pet peeve. I don't like the way it's trying to build up this tension that I feel doesn't pay off, kind of thing. I mean, look, he did all that, and then it's like, oh, okay.
I don't have much time.
Shit, no. I like the way it moved.
I need to find the key.
Do you think the set was supposed to do that? For a metal door, that moved ridiculously easily.
We're safe here, that's all that matters. As long as I'm here, I'll look after us.
Okay. That's a bit of an odd cut. Swing right in.
It's all right, John. It's over. We're safe here. And that's all that matters. As long as I'm here, I'll look after you. Nothing can hurt us now. Yes, Mom.
Again, that's kind of
Love you,
creepy.
John.
He went through puberty and all that. Just enough. It's not remotely weird.
What's the code?
I assume it rubbed off, so... That? Oh, it worked! I guess. I assumed it was, like, rubbing off with the blood. Could have been like Resist or Serve when the fingerprint powder faded out. But surely she took the key off him. They were trying to escape. Why wouldn't she take the key off him? like ill? Is he in like a special air place or something? Nice! Look at how he's not affected. It's an air contamination thing. Oh shit. Is this him? Hello, Mr. Bishop. Can I have your key? Oh. Oh. Nice. Nice bile. Nice. Just, oh. Oh, God. There you are. Hello. Looking as bored as ever. Okay, that's officially creepy. Shit. Oh. God. I like the way they sped that up, so it seemed even more manic. Fuck that, man. Just seriously. We're together now. Whee! I might want to turn around or something. Go speak first. Whee! Dude, you are not doing so well, are you?
When you reach level 5, find the ventilation hatch. Look for the hot pipe, but make sure it's the one with the warning label, John. Then open the top, but be careful. Then you run back to me as fast as you can. As fast as you can, John, promise me.
I promise.
You've got this. You understand. You'll remember. Good boy. Be careful.
Did she do something? Like, to make it boil or something?
Hot pipe.
That was skank. Seriously. Why would you? I mean, I know things were getting awful, but. Also, that's a completely different colour to what you got on there. Did she kill them all? What a bitch! I mean, I get it, like wanting to protect your child and that, but seriously, that's messed up. You killed 50 odd people just for. I don't get how Bishop wasn't affected though. That's... You bad boy. Jeez. Holy crumbs. That's dark. That's dark right there.
Come on. Come on.
Which one is it? How am I supposed to know what? Oh wait, the thing is the red on the map, isn't it? Or pink. Is there a pink one?
What key is it?
There's a red one. Let's try the red. Because everything's all red on the thing. I assume that's white. Yeah, that's why it showed it. Okay. Is that the outside? Oh no, wait, no, wait. This is newly built and yet it looks like that door's been opened 1,000 times on the floor. Okay, as well, considering how heavy they made that door sound, it should not have just got moved really easily when he bashed against it. Excuse me. Yes, Mommy?
I'm almost there.
Come on, move faster. Your hands are busted, not your freaking legs. I hate those ones. Hurts so much. Like you've got a brain aneurysm as well.
It's not real.
No, it's not. Bloody keep moving. Oh shit. Probably the most exercise he's gotten in all the 30 years he's been there. Is that sunlight or light? He's gonna have a bit of adjusting to that, hasn't he? Jeez. Whoa! Did you see the gaps in that door? I thought this was supposed to be some kind of protective door.
You can't leave me, John. Stay with me.
Yeah.
You promised. You belong here.
Bitch!
Everything I did for you.
Okay.
And I've taken the spoils of
And I'm
Bride's
gonna
offer.
die
Spit it
if I
out.
stay here.
14 months at best.
Margaret, where's the Lindale fragment?
That top left. You never did it for Mrs. Harrison.
Oh, so she took that scabies stuff.
How long before it's safe to go back up?
20, 30
Did he not realise what she was mixing
Do we
up
have
there?
enough food?
We may have to ration.
Got this. Good remember. Good boy. Mom? Darling, he's going to be fine.
So what, you want me to die? You bitch! Okay. Oh wait. Does that mean... Oh, conundrum. I've come all this way. I'm gonna die. I mean, I get it, but what do I do, guys? Oh, fuck it. Bye, Mom! I mean, that's a conundrum, I get it. Like, the only person he's ever known is his mum and that, really. She's raised it, like, certainly on her own for, like, the last, what, 20 years? But... oh, shit. Is that it? I mean, can he be outside? I mean, is he just gonna die straight away of radiation poisoning? Like, what? I mean, what? I mean, it is called the bunker, so I guess seeing outside of the bunker would be that, and you know, there would actually be industrial stuff going on outside the bunker. if they filmed it. Okay. That was interesting. Yeah. What do I even begin to say about that one? That was quite interesting. I really liked that. I felt it was a little, like, the pacing was a little off at the beginning. Well, for majority of it, I guess, because not much happens. Yeah, Adam Brown, Sarah Green, and Graham Fox were all really good, and everybody else was. I mean, there was an element of campiness about a lot of the performances. I don't feel like there's much to it in a way, but at the same time, there's as much to it as there needs to be, if that makes sense. I wouldn't have paid full price for this. I'm glad I didn't. I think it's barely... I paid a $5 for it, and I think it's worth that. But I think to say any more would be a serious push. Because I do feel like it's very reminiscent of the 1990s FMV games, but it's exceptionally short, and substance-wise, it's a very contained... It's more of an experience. It's like one of those things, like the VR headsets, when you just do those things where, like, you have the phone on the front and it just plays this video, and you don't interact with it in any way, you don't affect it. It's an experience, and I feel like this, you do affect it. You have essentially what are, let's face it, quick time events. And that was one thing I did have a gripe with, was the fact that it doesn't go, oh, press X or anything. It's just this, like, crosshairs thing, and you're expected to know what to press. I mean, I tried pressing the other buttons and they didn't work. X was the only one that had worked. Which, I know X is like the main interactive button, but it would have been nice if it, I guess that's, I don't know if it's I don't know if this originated on Steam or anything. I guess that makes sense. But I just feel like that was a little lazy. And again, I do really have an issue with the movement of the cursor. Really was not built for the analog sticks. Shot in tiny location at kill. Secret nuclear bunker. It was a nuclear bunker. Wow. Okay. Still looked like an abandoned office building, but whatever. Yeah, no, I genuinely, I enjoyed the characters, and I feel like, you know, there was a lot of nuances there that, you know, they made you think, and they were really kind of, there was this element of like, all the little subtle things that you wouldn't necessarily normally think of. I can't think of examples, but I guess even just the elements of isolation, you know, the little things like what these people would miss buried under, you know, in the ground for this long. And little things like that, and you know, like just saying the simplest things, especially when you're then rationed on peas and carrots and stuff. Didn't need to see Adam Brown on the loo. That will stay and haunt me. But I felt there was a lot here to enjoy. But I felt it was way too... Although I loved the element of isolation and build-up, I don't know, there's something niggling at me that there could have been more to this. It could have been longer in a more... I mean, it works with the flashbacks. Don't get me wrong, it works with the way the flashbacks work. I really did feel like they kept harping on after they essentially revealed that she killed everybody, then to show those flashbacks and essentially show the same thing that is exactly the same thing as what has essentially just been revealed to us, that got a little annoying. That was a little pointless. But I will say, kudos to the editing. I do love as well the, like I say, the in-between bits when your character is just stood there waiting for you to go to a certain place. And generally, if you like point-and-click adventures, you should check this out. It feels like like I say, it feels like a callback to the past of gaming, and in a genre that is really absent now. I mean, yeah, we have point-and-click games, but nothing like this anymore. So if you like this type of game, check it out. Don't pay much for it though. Certainly not more than £10, £10. But give it a try. If you can get it at a decent price. I'm not trying to say, what was it, Wales Interactive or something? I'm not saying don't obviously, you know, help fund them or stuff like that. I'm just saying I'm not necessarily sure that this kind of thing is worth a lot. Certainly not whatever it was, £25 or something it was on the store. It's gone down from. I certainly don't think it's worth that at all. Not for what, two and a half worth of 2.5 hours worth of gameplay. That could have been quicker had one, I not messed up on the QuickTime event, and two, if I didn't spend so much time scanning the area and stuff like that. I mean, I got all the toy figures and stuff like that, so I guess if you're not collecting those, then you could probably whisk through it in like an hour and a half or so. But no, I enjoyed this. I genuinely did. Like I say, it's lacking in quite a bit of areas, but it's simplistic and atmospheric in a good way. So that has been The Bunker. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to this point, thank you even more. There will be a vlog coming up in the next week or two. I don't know how long this is going to take me to edit, and how much I'm going to edit it down. I don't know. I'll try and get this edited as quickly as possible, so I don't know where in conjunction the vlog will go up, but hopefully it should be within a week or two of posting this. I'm aware as well that obviously I've got other projects that I've been promising and just haven't gotten to yet, so more is coming, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Please take care. If there are other games you would love me to try and check out, be it indie games or main titles, please let me know. I did do a first impressions of, God, what was it I did a first impressions of? Not For Honor, something else, and I just wasn't happy with it, so I'm not gonna put that up. But if there's something that you think I should definitely check out and do a first impressions video of, please let me know. For now, guys, please take care. I will see you somewhere down the line, and I'll catch you later.